In a storm of fiery words, U.S. President Donald Trump lambasted Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky, saying he grabbed billions of American dollars as easily as a child snatches candy. Trump branded him ungrateful, leaving audiences eager for more. Earlier, Trump claimed on a major news outlet that Zelensky's acceptance of funds resembled taking sweets from a baby's hand. He argued that the gesture showed a lack of proper thanks, setting the stage for a bitter dispute that caught the nation's attention. For several weeks, this clash over U.S. aid, delivered after Russia's incursion into Ukraine in February 2022, has intensified. As Trump abruptly stopped military funding, Zelensky was forced to apologize for the heated exchange. The tension between the two leaders now burns hotter than ever, sparking widespread debates. Speaking on air, Trump repeated a disputed figure, insisting, "I just don't think Zelensky is grateful. We gave him $350 billion. His words painted a picture of a leader taking money as if it were a treat, effortlessly. Listeners were left questioning the nature of gratitude in international aid. Despite his repeated use of the $350 billion figure, actual aid to Ukraine since last year falls between $119 billion and $183 billion. This gap has only stoked the fire, as both critics and supporters debate the real value behind these funds. The figures hint at a larger political drama. Not stopping with Ukraine, Trump shifted his focus to Russia, dismissing claims of softness. He boasted, "I shut down their pipeline, imposed strict sanctions, and provided anti-tank missiles, all while staying on good terms with Putin." This bold claim left many wondering if it's possible to mix toughness with friendly ties. During the interview, Trump also expressed concern over nuclear weapons, warning that these huge arms could bring the world to a halt. "The damage they can cause is beyond anything you can picture," he warned, emphasizing that investing in them might lead to our downfall. His stark words left an eerie silence. Trump, who oversaw the world's second-largest nuclear arsenal, continued, "We invest huge amounts in these weapons, and it's a harsh truth that if they're ever used, it could mean the end of us all." His warning struck like a thunderclap, leaving everyone to ponder the true cost of power. He went on to claim that nuclear threats outweigh the dangers of climate change, even suggesting that a nuclear war could break out as soon as tomorrow. "I watched leaders talk for years about climate threats," he said dismissively. "But nothing compares to these giant weapons that can wipe out towns for miles." As Trump's scolding echoed, fresh numbers revealed a heavy toll on Russia's forces. Ukrainian military reports show that since February 24, 2022, nearly 900,000 Russian soldiers have been lost, with 885,130 confirmed dead. These staggering figures add a new twist to an already volatile conflict. Beyond human losses, Putin's army has lost more than 10,000 tanks, 370 airplanes, 331 helicopters, 28,362 drones, 28 ships or boats, and even one submarine. In a single harsh day this week, over 1,150 soldiers were lost on Ukraine's front line. A well-known online tally on day 1108 of the war reported shocking total losses. It noted that by May, Putin's forces could see 1 million soldiers either dead or injured. With peace talks stalled and fresh missile strikes recently killing 20 and injuring many, the conflict shows no sign of letting up. These dire developments come as Russia prepares for its so-called Victory Day on May 9th. On that day, Putin is set to attend a military parade in Red Square. Experts warn that Moscow could suffer another 115,000 losses in the next 2 months, pushing the total close to 1 million. In a final twist, peace talks have ground to a halt. Despite Trump's warnings to stop pounding Ukraine, Putin fired a barrage of missile strikes, killing 20 and injuring dozens. The cycle of conflict continues relentlessly. What will happen next?